Dario, good to see you again. We're actually now we're going to make a general summary of this mimer that we've been involved in for quite a while, because it's one of the basic uh, Maimorim which explains the process of what we everybody would want to do. Everybody would want that his holy soul, the Nefesh Elokis, should take over the animal soul, and that to be able to take all the powers of the animal soul and to use them only for holiness, right? That's what's called a complete takeover. Okay, so generally, a complete takeover is 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 only by somebody who's called a tzaddik. That's called it's permanent takeover. But as we've been learning now in the last days of the Tanya, that the Benini, which is the possibility for every person to be able to control his thought, speech, and action, that it should be dedicated towards the will of the Creator. But the so to speak, the fuel to be able to control everything, it's not just force. When you force something, so as soon as the force is taken away, then the thing pops back the way it was before. So the concept is that the power of the Beinoni is that he's able to wake up his love of the Creator. Every Jew has deep, deep love for the Creator, but it's hidden. So the question over here is how do you bring it out? And so these Maimorim have been dealing with the process of what is the way, what is the approach to be able to, so to speak, catch the animal soul and convince it that it's worthwhile to switch gears and to run after holiness. Okay, so now we began with the Pesukei Zima, right? Which actually the whole day begins really with when he starts off in the morning and he says brachas and he prepares himself for davening. But certainly we have to take first of all to get the animal's attention away from the physicality, right? As we said that something's amazing, right? Somebody says a magician, so at that time he's not thinking about what's doing in the bank, what's the problem he has. Okay, so that's the Pesukei Zimur, is that the animal, by showing the greatness of what the Creator is doing, so it moves out of his concentration on the physicality. Okay, so on one hand, he's not detached, but on the other hand, he didn't change, right? He didn't change, nothing changed. So therefore, we go into the next stage, the first blessing of the Kriyishma. So we're talking about the angels. Now, generally people never saw an angel, right? Okay, but we learn about the fact there's such creations as angels, and the angels have such a perception of things that they see and perceive and they feel more of the reality than we perceive. We're in a place of free choice, and angels are not, they don't generally have free choice. Okay? Why? They're created in such a way that they spend their whole day praising the Creator and wanting to become close and to leave the limitations and to receive even more spiritual powers. So and we say the dubbing, they call out Kadosh, 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 and they're completely removed. But that's their whole perception. You see right? And the truth of the matter is, if we would be, if they revealed to us a little bit of what the angels are going through, we probably spend our whole day jumping up and down. Also, because actually, it was once a certain tzaddik that he wanted to have the feeling of what the fear of the Creator that an angel has. So he was allowed to feel such a fear, he found himself wanting to hide underneath the bed. And it was too much. Okay. So but But the fact that you think about it, the fact that there is a reality of such a thing, is a way of bringing the attention of the animal soul that it could be that you're not running after the proper things. You know, they, instead of after running after things which are temporal. And this is where we now are saying there's actually three different levels here, right? There's ruach, rash, ve'esh. Right? The ruach is what we did before to bring him out of his thinking about physicality. And now he's into rash. What is rash? That means that just the angels are calling out. They want Hashem to reveal himself now. So then we want it now. We want. So that's rash. And what does it mean? Rash means that there's now something that he wants. Right before, but Ruach, he was amazed, but it wasn't something he felt that he's missing, that he needs. And so, why is the animal cell? If he hears about these angels, why should he feel that he's connected? Because that's his source, his spiritual source, where he's coming from. So to speak, it's in your family, right? They say somebody it comes from aristocratic family, so somebody's a child from such a family. You're not like everybody else. You have to have things on a higher level. Okay, so that's called Rash. Okay, but still, it's a thing. The concepts of wanting to be completed and given over and devoted has to go through another level. What level? That's called fire. Now the source there's two kinds of water and there's fire. Right? Water is the level of chokhmah. Right? This is where this is a level of feeling the self, the nullification in front of the creator, which causes a person not to have any burning feeling. It's like we like on Shabbos. Shabbos is like you stick on to the higher level. Okay? Actually, the level of Bina is the source of bringing into the characteristics and is the source of fire. And so therefore, through the thinking of the second bracha of the Krishma, thinking of the greatness of how much that the Eibusher is involved in creating the world. And not only is he creating the world, but it's in such a way that he's close to everything and is interested in everything. It brings out the desire to want to now cleave to the Creator, a burning desire. And that's what we're after. After the animal soul should feel that the understanding that the Creator is here and the Creator is looking at him and he's interested in him coming close to him. And if he comes close to the Creator, is a source of all blessings. So therefore now this is the level of the fire. And this comes from the level of the Bina, of the understanding that of the fact that the Eber creates the world in such a way that he is here, and then at the same moment he's removed. So to speak, it's two opposites coming together. So then when it comes to this point, so then when we say Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad, that there's really nothing Eibusher. So the animal soul was together with us. And he's that's what he wants. And you have to love the Eibusher, because that's the source of everything. So therefore, the animal soul now becomes, in a way, turned over in an inner way. Not another way. Another way was before. Now it's in an inner way. It wasn't in an inner way. That through using our understanding and through waking up the characteristics that come out of the understanding. So therefore, the animal soul can be affected by that. Right? In understanding is not really his department, but emotions are his department. And so therefore, when a Jew, through this thinking in the bracha of the second bracha of the Krishma, how much Hashem loves him, how much he's close to him, how much he chosen him, so it wakes up the burning desire in the holy soul, and that causes the animal soul to come along with the idea. You see, it's already the action's already all over there. Okay. And then afterwards, we're going to the Shmoneh was a different story. Okay, and so to speak, this is the concepts of the of this mimer. And it just in the beginning we spoke about the fact that the two times that we said, yeah, sometimes it's Yaakov and his sons, and sometimes it's Yaakov and he's not connected with his sons. And we say that there are two when coming to each of the two going down. So the truth is that this goes together, this concept of the Bina.
What happened?
Eh,
No, no, it's recording.
it's recording?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're saying that there are the two going down. So there's a going down from from the world of Bina to the characteristics. Then afterwards there's a going down from the world of Malchus into speech. And that's why there's two times. Okay. Anyways, they say the long and the short.
Assuming that it works.
Okay, we should have the Gulish name. I take it. We have a Mamash Shechia, the name of the Melech.